Hi everybody, this is Davide Biocchi speaking, and here we are for my intermarket weekly analysis. Let's start as usual with the euro dollar. So as we can see here, we have seen the market recently, let's say, remaining around the price of 1.155, 1.16. So these are more or less the level, the recent level, even if we have seen sometimes the market reaching 1.1670. Well, this is quite interesting. Until the market remain up under 1.17, it still continues with the moment in which the dollar is very strong. So I expect it to reach maybe next target, that is this one around 1.145, even if the last one, the final target of the double top that we can see here, is around 1.10, so more or less around this level. Let's see what is going to happen. Obviously, and as always, 1.19 remains the watershed. Above that level, the environment changed in any case. So this is quite interesting. Let's switch to the crude oil, that right now is again above $80 per barrel. We now have a possibility to know that around 79 is where the market reacted. So we can assume this price. As the short-term support, even if the most relevant ones still remain around 76, 76.5, even to 75. So this area remains as a main support. The resistance is for sure 85. Any close above that price will mean a breakout of a previous high. So we will see again the potential to go, why not, even to 100. Let's see what is going to happen. More interesting this week is a situation connected to the gold, because the gold was finally able to move and to end the week above 1,800. So this is quite relevant, because in short term we have never seen something like that. And again, this is because we can attack for the first time, let's say, the price of 1,830, that is let's say the watershed, changing completely the environment. Why am I saying this? This is because around this price, as if we look at the chart, we are, let's say, changing the environment. This is a downtrend line. This is a static horizontal line. In case of violation of the price of 1,830, we are not only changing the trend, and we are even, let's say, doing a breakout. So this will work a lot, in my opinion, on the gold, but we do not have to anticipate, in my opinion. Let's switch now to the stock indices. For sure, very interesting is the German DAX, able to move above the 16,000 points. That means above the trading range that went through since the last spring, since April. So we have seen this market since April until now, up and down 15 to 16,000, up and down in a sideways. Okay, we have seen a clear breakout here. So let's expect that the market can maybe react. So something very interesting we have seen on the Russell 2000, that was able to do a breakout of a sideways that was going on starting from the beginning of the year. So quite interesting. Quite similar is the situation of the Euro Stock 50, but the Euro Stock 50 already did the breakout and is now around the price of 4,350. So we are on the road, we are on the path to reach the previous historical high, was around 4,600, and goes back to the year 2007. So we have to be back there to see that price, but it's very interesting because the movement is really strong. It's like an elevator. You go straight away like that, skyrocket to the top. Okay, so this is quite interesting. Not so far is the situation from the stock 50, is the situation of the US indices. So let's start with the S&P 500, that is really strong. And if we look at the recent story, the last 18 months, we have never seen something like that. So the market moving so fast and so strong like this. So This is something that we have not seen recently, and this is something that really is offering us a situation in which, on one way, it's comfortable to understand that we are in a bullish market again, and it's continuing. On the other side, we know that when the market raises a lot and as fast as it is doing, then we have a retracement. So let's say let's continue, but let's expect also a possible potential retracement. Similar situation, let's say we have on the Nasdaq. We have already seen something similar on the Nasdaq, for example, here. It's very similar, the situation. And then, you know, the market at the retracement. But okay, let's say we are not in this moment looking, let's say we are not, we do not have in this moment a retracement in the market. So we will worry about it if it will be reality. And for the moment, it is not. Until the moment, this is a bullish market that is continuing this way. Okay, let's switch also to some interesting stocks. Well, due to the fact that starting from today, the US are reopening again, let's say reopening for visitors, tourism and so on. What went through in the last week was, let's say, the attempt of the market to buy in a very selective way, especially with stocks that are involved in the tourism business, like resorts, cruise, air company, then booking websites or something similar. So we have seen Booking.com, we have seen Expedia, we have seen Airbnb, really, let's say skyrocketing, okay, but we have also seen a lot of cruise like Carnival, Caribbean, we have seen a company like American Airlines, United. All these shares grew up really a lot, especially on Friday. So it's something like a rotation, okay, the market is rotating again to a new sector. Probably the market think that this sector was abandoned for a long time and now they are coming back to this one. And so we need to understand and to see if this price will continue. So for sure we have stock like Airbnb that did very well. We have discussed a lot about Airbnb. I highlighted to you this breakout that was the mother of everything else. Okay, so the price consolidated here, then this breakout, and then we have seen here a very good triangle breakout here and then explodes. So this is quite interesting. But also, let's say if we look at Expedia, for sure we have seen a very interesting movement. For many of these stocks, the situation is that they are under a resistance. So it's really necessary to see in this incoming week if all these stocks will maintain the very strong power that they acquired in the end of a previous week, of the last week. So let's see what is going to happen, because they are very, very nice, and let's say we can expect it to continue this week. So for example, let's have a look at some stock like Booking. Let's say here we are. Booking again did a breakout, so it's a very nice chart, and we will see what is going to happen this week. So imagine this, another one after a very bearish downtrend, another breakout. Then we have okay, Southwest Airlines, especially here, quite nice jump, okay, and let's see what is going to happen. So let's say we have here Carnival Corporation, again another, let's say, interesting movement, okay. Then let's say Royal Caribbean doing very well, let's say, and here again the possibility for an additional breakout. So we have all this complete story to go through, and this is very interesting. Just some additional words on some stocks that well, let's say did very well recently, but right now are under the focus of the market. For sure Tesla is one of them, and after this incredible breakout, since the last two market sessions, the price was more stable, let's say consolidating, and let's see what is going to happen today, especially after the tweet of Elon Musk. We will see if something new will happen. So let's say that we also have to look at some additional stock. Just one word about Adobe. After a quite interesting movement that we have seen recently, so the price was growing up a lot, then there was a retracement, and then the market moved up again. There was a breakout of a previous high, but on Friday we have seen this candle that is not a good one. So let's see what is going to happen on Adobe in this incoming week. This is a very important week because of the CPI. The consumer price index will be released, is scheduled on Wednesday, so 8:30. So I think that this is the main and most important macroeconomic data that we will receive. So let's see what the market will offer us. See you soon. Ciao ciao from Italy. Bye bye.